is how we got here.
After all this time, the time has finally come. We are on our way to Iceland. Now we left a little bit early because we knew that the rest of the group would probably catch up with us. 3 cars are joining us on this epic journey, including a Jeep, Toyota and a Mercedes G-Wagon. Halfway through our journey we ended up getting stuck in a very big traffic jam. This gave the other cars just enough time to pass us, just before we arrived at the campsite. This Camping Roland here, is exactly in the middle of our journey to the ferry. Which means it's very convenient, and it's also a very fun guy that owns this place. So it's a fun stop.
Hallo! Da sind wir wieder!
The next day after breakfast, we lowered the top in preparation to go on the ferry. Now, lowering the top makes it easier to travel and a lot cheaper on the boat, as it is now in the car category and not in the truck category. As always, the Unimog was a little bit stubborn, so a little bit of percussive maintenance did the trick. And after all was buttoned up, closed and on its place, we continued our journey to the ferry to Denmark. At the Danish border we see something that is very unfamiliar to the Europeans. A border control and an actual guard that is there asking for papers and, well, deciding who gets in and who doesn't. Luckily for us, we all are vaccinated and have all our papers, and the guard didn't even blink at the papers and just some good fun. Well, travel ahead, go on.
Yeah, lights are on. So, yeah, we are having a very positive attitude because we just had our Corona test and we were all negative. So none of us has Corona or COVID. Just a second. So that means we are officially welcome in Iceland. We are already in Denmark. We need to go about 400 something kilometers to get to the ferry terminal. So let's see if the old girl finishes the last leg of the journey, shall we? That should be enough to get us to the next station.
After around 500 kilometers of driving the Unimog, taking a COVID test and some other trouble along the way, we finally arrived at Thornby beach. Here we would stay 2 nights in a hotel. After a long and in the end quite a wet drive, we finally arrived at our hotel. Now we calculated for some delays during the trip and we had an extra day. On this extra day, the weather was terrible. It was raining and pouring, so we decided to visit the beach and bring our cars, because on Thornby beach you are allowed to drive your car. Now that makes for fun off-roading, as long as you'll be considerate and respect the other people and the environment around you. The next morning we were very excited, nervous and a little bit scared, because we had to get up very early to catch our ferry.
Ik ben op gewoon een video als een Oldtimer.
Now it was extra exciting because of all the COVID rules and applications that we had to have, and everything should be in order, but you know, it is always nerve-wracking to get everything checked out.
Hello, we are with the other side. 35? Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ik vind het dit van een tegen.
And just like that, we were boarding the MS Nerona. Smirro Line will take us to Iceland in about 2.5 days, so we'll be spending 2 nights aboard this ship.